everyone, so this is Jedi, and I'm standing here in Pinnacle Parkour Academy in Cherry Hill with Captain NBC himself, Jamie Rahn.
Hey guys.
So Jamie, we wanted to ask you a couple of questions. So what tips would you give to somebody who wanted to get into American football?
First tip would have to be perseverance. You gotta be diligent with your training, and you gotta be safe with it. So don't go and try the hardest obstacle first. You're gonna want to work it up little by little because it's gonna take a lot of training to get to the level that you're gonna need to get to. So start small and be really consistent with it.
Awesome. So how has American Warrior influenced your life?
It's definitely changed it a lot. I've definitely had a lot more opportunities come up. Being able to open this gym is a big part, thanks to Ninja Warrior. The publicity that it gets on the show and parkour and Ninja Warrior training in general. So it's definitely helped me out there, but it's more so helped me out with meeting all these great people. My network of friends and just comrades in life has grown tremendously through the show, where I feel no matter where I go, I'm going to meet some sort of ninja and just an immediate connection.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what was it like to be on TV?
It was a little weird at first. I've always been a little different, so I didn't really expect it to be like a big shock. But it's interesting, more so not being on TV and seeing yourself, but having other people recognize you from TV and that kind of coming up. They're like, oh, I know you, and all this other stuff. And that's really cool, and it's really great to see that I can inspire people. And it really kind of brightens your day. Wherever you're doing, you go and see somewhere. And, oh, hey, I saw it. Like, you that guy? I was like, yeah. It's nice to meet you. And I get to just meet fans and people in the show.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how Captain NBC evolved and what made you create a character.
Okay, so I always loved dressing up for Halloween. Making my own costumes has always been, my favorite thing to do. So one year there was an old TV show that I loved called Captain Planet. I don't know if you've heard of it. If not, definitely look it up. But this one guy is created from these power rings, and he's blue with green hair, and he's got red kind of manky underwear, and this like big logo on his chest. And I'd always known of Sasuke and loved Ninja Warrior, and then when I heard about American Ninja Warrior, I figured it was just going to be actors and celebrities, so I didn't think I had a chance. Then I saw a commercial looking for costume competitors, and I dressed up as Captain Planet that year for Halloween with just body paint, green hair, and a mankini. And oh, we love it, send them the images. And I was like, am I guaranteed to run? I'll buy the ticket if I can. I don't want to, go and be a Navy. So I flew to Venice from New Jersey, got to go on, and they loved it. I had to change the logo. At that time it was G4 was running American Ninja Warrior, so I put a G4 on my chest. And they loved it. I fell in the quad steps the first year, so it doesn't matter where you fall, you can always do better. I fell in the quad steps, tried out the next year, they accepted me, I gave them the costume again, but I couldn't compete. I had to have wrist surgery just from too much construction work. And it's like, all right, we'd love to have you back, let us know. And then so I came back for season 4, and I did costume. I kind of upgraded a little bit. First time I painted my face, and I just did the spray-on green hair paint. And this time I bleached it, I dyed it super neon green. They loved it, it was great, but it was really cold in Miami, so after that I was like, I'm gonna have to change it. But it was still G4 back then. I made it to the finals that day. So for the next night, it was gonna be run on NBC. So G4 was running the regionals, NBC was doing the finals. So for the finals, the guys came up and said, could you change that to NBC for us for the next day? I was like, yeah, sure, I repaint it every day, it wouldn't matter. So I did NBC, they liked it. I didn't make it through, I was alternate to go to Vegas. So it was close. And then the next year, they called me up beforehand, like, are you the Captain G4 NBC guy? I was like, yeah. I was looking at what was going on with the network, and they're like, just do NBC this year. I was like, all right, good, I'll do that, it's good, I'm on the radar. So I did the NBC, only this time it was just way too cold. We're going to be in Baltimore this year. So I did blue sweatpants, I kept the blue theme, and I had the red high socks and painted the top. And that was still really freezing cold, right by the water. And then, I made it to Vegas. In Vegas, there was a little mix up and ended up not doing the costume. I really wanted to, but this year I got to go all out. And if you see in the costume, you know how much different it is from what you've been hearing. I had a guy come up to me and say, I love what you're doing, I'd love to make you, really a superhero. And so he made stuff for professional wrestlers, and I was like, please, man, that would be amazing. So we got together some sketches, I sent some dimensions, and he made me, you know, this nice shirt, pants, and we were going to do a shoulder pad, cape combo, leg guards, wrist guards, belt buckle. We ended up running out of time, but I had the chest plate, I had the shirt, and the pants. The kick plates were going to be a little too much. So I made the chest plate, shoulder pads myself, because I had a specific look I wanted. I made that like 2 days before I went out there. Saved the cape he got me because the material is great. So much thicker and warmer, so I could stay warm, I wouldn't be freezing the whole time, and I could really focus on it. Made it through the course, went to the finals in Vegas, got to wear it in the finals in Vegas, and you know, it just kept growing, and I'd like to continue it growing. Little do people know, the green hair grows bright fluorescent green and blacklight. So if we can ever get a blacklight out there, or if I can put it in the costume this year, you'll definitely be able to see some shine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys heard it first right here at Pinnacle Parkour Academy, Captain NBC.
No problem. Thank you.